Before the game commences, each player selects a leader token representing their sect. Then, each player is dealt 6 action cards and 3 believer cards. The remaining cards are placed in the center as the draw deck, with a designated area reserved as a graveyard for defeated believers. Next, each player randomly draws 2 skill cards, chooses one as their skill for the entire game, and returns the other. With this setup complete, the game is ready to begin. Each player, when their turn comes in the game, will execute the following phases. Draw phase. At the beginning of the turn, if your hand contains fewer action cards than the hand limit, usually 6, you must draw cards from the deck until you reach the limit. Otherwise, skip this phase. Action phase. During this phase, you can choose up to 2 actions to do, but can't repeat the same action. These actions include playing a strategy card which is identified by a blue circular icon, playing a physical attack card which is identified by a red square icon with a knife symbol, playing a mental attack card which is identified by a red square icon with a brain symbol, discarding any number of action cards from your hand. End of turn or surrender phase. After completing the action phase, you can declare the end of your turn. However, if you have no believer cards at this time, you must enter a surrender phase. Announce that you want to surrender, asking other players to take you into their sect and committing to become their follower, temporarily, until you betray them to become an independent sect leader again. The game continues round by round until the deck of believer cards is depleted, at which point the game concludes and enters the settlement. At settlement, each player counts their believer cards. Followers are counted as part of their leader's sect. Next, determine which sect has the most believers. If the largest sect has more than 2 players, they compare their number of believers internally. After this process, the player with the most believers will be the only winner.